Old and Achy here with another Halo Infinite campaign mission walkthrough, and this is mission 6, Conservatory, run on Mythic LASO difficulty, legendary all skulls on, no deaths, no saves, quits, and resumes. And I'm using the mission replay capability to run this mission. So here we are at the start. I have my blood sword, and I have my tank gun, and I have my dynamo grenade set up, and we're off and running. And notice that when I grapple, I make sure that I have my main weapon equipped, which is the sword, because if I mistakenly pick something up, another weapon up with the tank gun equipped, I lose it and I can't get it back. I have to go back to Outpost Harmonious and replay the campaign yet again to get the tank gun. Unless I'm lucky enough to have a checkpoint with the tank gun, because we always go back for the last checkpoint.
Chief, who's doing this?
So anyway, first up is a little grunt. No sense in fooling around with him, just blast away. This actually was kind of a fun mission. It's a little bit longer. We gotta work our way through a bunch of rooms. Okay, starting here, we got a couple of shielded brutes with rocket launchers, and I believe in this particular run I got one of them, maybe not the second one. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Nope, I got them both. Just making sure. Okay, next up, we'll start with two brutes and a grunt walking away from us. Boom, tank gun, toast. Here I've got two grunts and an elite, and I'm just going to take them out with grenades. Thanks to Bandana, I have an infinite supply of grenades. I have instant replay, instant restock, if you will, on my capabilities, or regeneration of my capabilities. And I can hear with blind on, you can't, where you don't get your fog. That's the one I was thinking of. Fog takes away your heads-up display. Now notice what I'm doing here. Uh-oh. I was hoping to get him with splash damage, but that's okay, I got him anyway. So, we start off with two grunts, a shield jackal, and then two elites. One up close and one far away. Notice I'm using my fully upgraded thruster back to get camo for 4 seconds, so they can't see me. Alright, take those guys out, take the grunts out down there, and there should be one grunt left. And this is a guy you can use. Yep, there he goes. You can use to get your shields back. Alright, that's the first time I've seen that. It go flying up a wall. Alright, that takes care of this room. There's my sword and grapple. On to the next room.
There we go.
Okay, grunt. And a brute. There's a brute up there. There's a sniper way up there. I can get him. Throw another grenade. Freeze the brute. Oh, the brute went down low. That's no good. That makes this a little bit more difficult. You did throw it in. Oh shoot, I lost shields there. That's okay. I'm going to save a grunt mule down there at the end for shields. I'm not really sure where that brute is. See if you go. He jumped back. Ooh, look out. Come on, jump, knucklehead. The thing with the tank gun, it fires from your knees, so you have to jump to fire. Unless you're firing up or firing down off a ledge. Alright, brute. And come back down, because that grunt will throw a grenade on occasion. Come back up. Throw a grenade. Freeze him. Take him out. Shielded jackal over here. Alright, now to the grunt mule. Or mule grunt, I should say. Alright, got my shields back. Alright, on to the next room. We want to open the door and come back just a little bit. There's a grunt and there's a brute. Take them out. There's going to be a sniper. He's kind of bouncing around up there. And way off in the distance is a turret. We're going to take that out. And see if we can take out as many of these guys as possible from back here. By benefit of the tank gun. The gaps get a little bit small there. Alright, notice I got my thruster pack up. That's a sniper, jackal sniper. There's a grunt right there. Oops, I missed him, right? Notice he immediately throws a grenade to where I was. Careful of those flying boxes. Sometimes they can take you out. Alright. Where did that brute go that was back there? So what I'm doing is I'm bouncing back and forth here. I'll fire and move so they don't get a bead on me. There. Oh, you're down there. Why are you down there at the end? Whoa, that was close. Alright. Somewhere along the line here, I'm going to try to save a grunt so that I can get my shields back, or make sure I have shields. Okay, there is a grunt way over there on the end. I did use my threat sensor there, and there he goes. Blows himself up. But not before I was able to take him out with the sword. Alright, so now we got to use 2 of these doodads to open this door. Alright, come back up here and there will be a brute berserker coming out of there along with some other guys. That was a power suit, by the way, not a doodad. Take him out before he fires at you for sure. So now it's a matter of clearing the room. There is another brute berserker down there. He's down there in the middle. That's where he kind of hangs out mostly. Sometimes they'll come right at you. But mostly he hangs out down there in the middle. And so what I'm going to do, I'm pretty sure my shields are okay. What I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to use him to get my shield back if there's any damage to him. And that takes care of the brute berserker and full shields back to me. My general rule of thumb is, if possible, save one banished in each room for shields. Get your shields back because of black eye, if possible. It's the only way you can get them back is the melee. And actually taking somebody out with a sword is considered a melee.
What were those flying things?
New. Dangerous.
And despondent higher?
Alright, another room we gotta clear.
Potentially dangerous.
It's gonna be grunts and skirmishers. And we take out a lot of them from this ramp. I think it just took a little gas there, so I gotta start thinking about saving somebody to get my shields back. Now the skirmishers have needlers, and they only go, the needle projectiles only go so far, so you can always back away from them at a distance like this. Unfortunately, the grunts have those disruptors that will drop your shields if you take enough hits on them. I mean, drop them all together and take some of your health, and if your health is down at all, your shields are down at all, it will take you out. So you got to be real careful about the grunts and those darn disruptors. Alright, I'm trying to see if anybody's going to come up, but nope. Alright, let's see if I can get my shields back. Oh, there he is. Okay, they were down a little bit. Took a couple more needles, darn it. But those guys, those two are always over there. They may be in different positions, but they're always over in that particular area. Alright, now I'm looking to see if there's anybody left down here, and somebody's down here. Way off in the distance is a grunt. And there is... Okay, so I got my shields back that time. Thanks to that skirmisher. And now I got to deal with an elite. Oh, I should have zigzagged one more time to stay camoed. He's gone camo, I believe. Yep, there he goes. He went flying, as it turns out. Okay, on to the next. Now this room's a little bit more difficult. 2 shielded jackals. Okay, come out here real quick. I got 2 elites and a shielded jackal. Throw grenades and start firing. It's a little harder to take them out with the Mythic skull on, which is double health. So I am not too concerned about throwing a lot of grenades. Alright, I think that got him, and somewhere along the line I got that shielded jackal as well. There's another elite up here. He's hiding behind that post, and I'm pretty sure I just got him. Now it's a matter of taking out some shielded jackals. I would save one of these guys to get my shields back if I thought it necessary. I'm pretty sure that I'm okay with shields. There's either 1 or 2 left. I don't like that container there. That's usually where I set up to take out the elite. He is hiding right there. Alright, back over to my grappler and my sword. We're going to drop down and take out 2 camoed elite, sword elites that are right at the door. Freeze them. If they're together, you can get them with 1 shot, otherwise it takes 2. Okay, now it starts to get a little bit more interesting.
Listen.
Another room where we've got brutes and grunts and mule grunts and shielded jackals and skirmishers. Right off the bat here we've got 3 brutes. You gotta be careful because they got rocket launchers. There's a grunt. The third brute is up there where I'm firing now. Might be, yep, I think there was a skirmisher up there as well. Shielded jackal. There'll be a couple of grunts on the corner, right around the corner. Took those guys out. Okay, I'm going to have several brutes. One. There is the one up top. There's two. There's going to be a couple of grunts up here too. There's three. There's a grunt. And there's grunt number two. There's a gun placement up there. I think that was a captain, so it takes a couple of shots to take him out. First one will destroy the turret as well as knock him off of it. Oh, and there's another brute. Shielded jackal. So now we're getting to the point of see him, fire at him. Another shielded brute down there. Usually there's a grunt mule. Oh, there's the grunt mule. Alright, several more brutes. This is the second big area that we gotta clear. Well, the next big area, I shouldn't say second, because, geez, we've been clearing a multitude of rooms. Okay, careful. You just fired a rocket at me. That's the one on the right. That guy's right there. Alright, I got the three brutes, and I believe there is a skirmisher, and there's a skirmisher, and a shielded jackal up here. Hopefully he's still kicking so I can come around behind him, whack him with my sword, make sure I got full shields. And now we're going to go through an empty room where a lot of dialogue is being said, into a big room where we have to deal with skimmers. So there'll be multiple waves. One thing about, especially with Thunderstorm on, with the skimmers upgraded to rocket launchers, is that they are afraid to fire in the middle there because they're afraid to shoot each other. So the strategy here is, and we'll see it here momentarily, the strategy here is to stay in the middle and just bounce around with your sword, at least in the first wave, and take out the skimmers. The skimmers, and you get your shields back. The second wave is going to have a couple of brute berserkers that just drive me nuts, along with a grunt mule who comes out of nowhere and tags you with a grenade if you're not careful.
We're too late. Something awful happened here. Let me...
And so, in that second wave is when I more or less stay on. I just make sure I have my tank gun up, by the way. Second wave, I generally stay up with my... oh, by the way, the skimmers throw those dynamo grenades as well. Alright, I'm back over to my sword. But that second wave, I'm going to be using the tank gun a lot.
Remember when you said new and dangerous?
Notice what I'm doing here. I'm freezing them.
You were right.
Whoops. Okay. I'm freezing them when I can.
This is taking longer than I thought. Something is taking control of local systems.
Okay. I'm listening for the... there's more coming with the year. Okay, I believe I did get the reinforcements.
Is that what we're calling them?
Well, I was also considering flying octopus monkeys.
Okay, I must have taken those guys out. I'm surprised. Boom! Okay, the grunt mule's still up. Where are you, mule? There he is. Okay, so gotta be a little bit careful, because if there's just one of the skimmers up at a time, he will fire. Thank God he's not very accurate with the rocket launcher. Okay, there will be another wave coming in. So I'm just kind of bouncing around here. So I must have taken the brutes out and I didn't even see them. That's why I was just jumping and firing with the tank gun in that second wave. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, I think that guy fired a rocket at me.
Isa, reinforce.
Okay, and that's the final wave right there, which has got a brute captain and several more skimmers, and a couple of good shots with the tank gun takes them out, and we're actually very close to the end now. This particular room was the toughest, I believe, of the entire mission.
What happened back there?
When I interfaced with the cradle, it unlocked something important. Cortana was here 6 months ago. I could feel what she felt when you arrived. It was joy, fear, and pain.
Okay, here's the thruster pack. Now, in the original easy version of the save file that I ran, at this point I had enough Spartan cores to fully upgrade my thruster pack. And then whatever else I found beyond this point, I went back and upgraded some of my other Spartan capabilities. That was in my original easy save that I'm using as my replay base, if you will. Alright, first up, Brute. Shielded Brute with a rocket launcher. Just throw a grenade at him, freeze him, fire. Switch over to the thruster pack. So we go camo. We'll have a captain coming through the door. He's toast. That was a Brute captain. And now we have two Brute chieftains that we got to deal with.
Chief, that platform.
And I'm going to be doing that from back here mostly. Ooh, I just sent one of them flying. Gotta take them out. Looks like I launched both of them somewhere. Oops. One of those things about the thruster pack. Do not try to use it with when you have the tank gun equipped, because it'll just put you into a crouch. Alright, there's one of the chieftains firing at me from back there. And I just launched him. So he's way back there. The idea is to keep him at a distance, but you really don't need to keep him at that much of a distance. I think one of them is down, and the other one I still have to take out. The one I just launched. I'm looking for the first one. The second one will be starting to move back towards us. Yeah, he's still up. He's still throwing fire at me. Not sure where is he coming up on the platform? There he is. I believe I got him that time.
They were persistent.
Yeah. When the weapon says they were blah blah blah, that means we got them both.
Are still active.
Okay, that's essentially the end of the mission. Don't do anything stupid here, I said to myself. We got to take the elevator up. That'll launch us out to the spire, which is the next mission.
It doesn't make sense.
But as we go up the elevator,
Just to kill the monitor.
again, this is Conservatory
Kill her.
on Mythic LASO difficulty, which is legendary, all skulls on, no deaths, no saves, quits, and resumes. Everything run in a single segment, start to finish, and using campaign mission replay capability to do it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps you in your quest. This is Olden Aki signing off. Take care, everybody.